What now?
That's complete to Slayton. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Carr now to throw. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taking
Shot my nigga perfect. My nigga, step on to it with a sack. Nigga.
On is the Chargers punter now. Back deep, Jalen Richard. And
Step
he gets
on
this
to it,
away.
nigga, with
Look
the
at this.
sack.
This is a good one.
Hey, nah, fucking cow. Damn, nigga disrespecting Tulip? Shit. How you gonna disrespect that nigga like that?
Wait, that 53. Check back. Slam. Ozzy. Check rip. Hey, Echo. 53, lay it down.
Brady now on first down.
Oh
And
my
the throw
God.
left sideline here is
man.
caught, but they'll rule it
Come on,
incomplete.
man.
Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Wait, that 29.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
46 to Mike. All day, every day. Go Bandit.
Throwing again. Brady. That one caught. It's the rookie Hunter Renfrow. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the play.
And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Kareem Hunt with his 16th touchdown of the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
46 to Mike.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Hey, zoom.
Brady now on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, Haywood. 46, boys, 46. 50.
Shotgun now for Brady. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. They got to figure this out. They got to figure him out. 4 sacks last week. Now one in the first quarter. What do?
Well, great pass rushers usually have a go-to move, but the best pass rushers, they have counters to their go-to move. So they'll show you that. Then when you adjust, they counter it and still get to the quarterback. And you don't pile up that many sacks, but you had 4 in the game last week without having some go-to moves with counters.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. Second year in Oakland for Walner after being signed off the Ravens practice squad, but only 6 catches, 75 yards a season ago. Then he got a lot of hype in the offseason following OTAs. Their offensive coordinator saying, you know, Darren, you have that position. Coach Gruden went as far as to say, Darren, you have the chance of a lifetime here. Well, now it's time for Darren Waller to go out there and prove it.
Hey, Alpha. Watch the pass. 46 to Mike, 46. Sugar! Mike, 46. Mike, 46.
Throwing on third and long. Brady and Waller taking it in over the middle. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep is Tavon Austin.
We play to win. Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now on 2nd and 13, Carr. That is caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on third down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there.
Check 59. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Come on, my nigga.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They wound up getting nothing out of that second down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10.
93. 93. Hey, Foxtrot.
From the gun, it's Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Abram, the rookie from Mississippi State.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
On first down,
come on.
Jacobs.
Look at this
He'll
nigga.
get only a couple down to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 44, Brady, he's going to float this one deep right, and this is caught inside the 5.
Nigga!
Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, his first touchdown on the year. As they are now on the board here in the
7-7, nigga!
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Hit him with the mud. Hit him with the man beater. It's only one in your life.
Leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the scores. They begin
boy. My Raiders are here to play, nigga. They here to play.
The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
Well, they had that one snipped out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Carr gonna throw. Nowhere to escape.
Oh yeah, we come to it. To it, Shaman. You're perfect.
The former Notre Dame
That's fine.
Able to
don't got no center, nigga.
For his 2nd sack of the evening.
Don't got no center.
So it's 3rd and
Oh, this shit ain't gonna work. I'll tell you that right now.
Not a real surprise.
I'll tell you that right now. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
Shotgun now for Carr.
Could I get a pick? Come on. Come on, C-4. This nigga 9-0. Hit me with some different sauce, nigga. Hit me with some different sauce. Hit me with some plays I don't know, nigga. It ain't gonna happen, nigga. It ain't gonna happen. You know why? I'm gonna pitch your ass in the box.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Pitch your ass in the box, nigga. Put his ass in the box. Put his ass in the box. And
the
don't let
Raider
him out.
offense set to get this drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a yoke on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Jim, hey, 66. Slam, hey, wahoo.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. From the gun, Brady. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. And just a small glimpse there as to...
Lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff,
Yeah, when we talked about it, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree, getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
17. Come on, D. Watch twist. 72. Hey, Delta. 17's Mike alert.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Brady. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyrell Williams with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Y'all niggas talking about?
The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So
that's supposed to be a hit stick, man.
Down there the first time. Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
He got 29 yards that time. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. To throw, it's Carr. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
Saving this
and they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Switch gears. 61, matchbox lights. Moving down. Check 49, check 49.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down.
Oh, wow.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second, we do have a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
Wow. And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to
do all them fake-ass audibles
and
then win the ball.
You did it. I had to.
Fake-ass audibles.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Fake-ass fucking audibles.
Wait, 20. 26 a month. Go Bandit.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. He'll have a first down past the 40.
He's about to take this to the house with 87 speed,
10.
nigga.
And all the way
with 87 speed.
Touchdown, Oakland. Josh Jacobs, his 11th touchdown of the year.
That's why you pay for O-line, because these niggas be blocking.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know how that happened.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no return on this one as the fair catch
21-14, 21-14. This nigga getting lucky. These niggas doing fake-ass audibles. Motherfucker, fake-ass audibles.
The Charger drive about to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust?
Nope, I'm not clicking on nobody. Nope, I'm not clicking on nobody. Get him, computer.
Get something before the half runs out.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And it's complete. Henry.
Oh, wow.
Around him. He fights through. A big play there just before halftime. 59 yards. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Come on, nigga. Come on. Pick a play.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
We got 4. We got 4.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
Oh, my God.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Darius Slayton in the final seconds of the first half as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2.
Click on somebody, scary bitch.
To the 25-yard line.
Scared ass nigga.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here, Ty, and we'll just start all over.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded at the 2. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
He's going to loft this one deep left sideline.
Oh, let's go.
Up incomplete. However,
that would have been a catch, nigga. That was a catch, nigga.
With a referee.
Yeah, I'm good. That nigga C-4 screaming because he thought that wasn't supposed to be no PI, nigga. That was a catch or PI, nigga.
So how about this for field position?
Catch or PI, nigga.
Inside the 15.
You pressing the wrong, nigga.
Come up on 1st and 10. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves
it should be 21-14, but I did some stupid shit on 3rd and long.
Huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Everybody and shit like a bitch. Blocking everybody. I mean, it should be 21.
On 2nd down, Jacobs.
Come on, man.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
Give me the touchdown.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They only got 2, but
my
that
big
was
boy
enough
here.
as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
That's why I couldn't
whistles
send that
come
trade back
in.
to
We're
perfect,
gonna get a
nigga.
timeout here.
I need all these niggas on my team.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
I'm not blitzing this nigga no more, nigga. I'm just gonna play zone.
They come out here
have
in
to
the
make a
eye.
great play.
Watch the safety track it.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season, as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Throwing on second down. Carr.
Oh, that's a slide! Come on, Fitzpatrick, supposed to be over there, nigga!
After a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run again with Hunt. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. On third down, Carr.
Oh, my
And
God.
caught by Henry. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. To throw his Carr.
Oh, come on. Let's go, Jonathan. Let's go, Jonathan.
Cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Looking to throw again on second down. Carr.
Come on, Fitzpatrick.
And will be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson, Trayvon Mullen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys
that was good right there. I ain't gonna lie, that's all
before
my
they've
team
intercepted
right
it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Hey, Charlie. He's coming. Easy. We got double up. Alpha.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
Oh, that's a pick, man. I'm just doing stupid shit, man.
Intercepted. Picked up
doing
by
stupid
Casey
plays
Hayward.
right now, dog.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up
This game should be over right now. It's supposed to be over already.
Block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their
niggas stacking your team and shit.
They'll run on first down.
Let's go to it. That's why I traded for you, boy.
Inside the 15 down to the 14.
Run stopper.
Calling it
yeah, that's you.
On first, and
Shot by
make
nigga
second
perfect.
Down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Hell no.
No.
You tripping, nigga.
Watch safety creep.
Oh, can I set my defense up?
36. Switch.
They run again
that right there.
And he is met in his
better quick hike me, nigga.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining, still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt. We'll be back. Now Carr.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds.
Well,
out of bounds.
An aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on third down, maybe said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Badgley's kick is good. The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be...
Get off me!
That's a good way of
Boom! Bulldozer!
I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Back now in the East Bay. It's the Raiders with a lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, exit. Hey, check Mike 46. Check Mike 46.
Come on.
Get him.
Throwing now is Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
What type of
and that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Hey, go 66.
After the sack on 1st down, Brady, the open man here, Renfro. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Mike 6. No gain on this defense. No gain. Hey, check Mike. Mike 6. Mike 6. Regular.
Go. Check the back.
Alert.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Hey, 66.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Oh! I know he mad.
One-handed. Wow. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
This nigga T. Williams something different, dog.
With one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I mean, that one.
It ain't over yet. But that... That body still that
we're seeing from receivers nowadays, doesn't matter what spot they start in, but when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, 46 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Oh, my God. Callaway making these plays, dog.
Field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder.
Why you so salty, nigga?
Possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks to see if they can get the score. Going to air one out. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. To throw again. Carr. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
Can I get the hit?
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 43. Carr now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. He sets to fire deep. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It ain't easy.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
46, boy, 46. Hey, go 66. Here we go. Shoot. Check.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
As to you said big 3rd down, I'd put the word big in capital letters here. On 3rd down. It's Jacobs, and this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And out of bounds, this will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45. The Charger drive about to get going. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Whoa. Hey,
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 8-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Check cross. Ozzy. Motion.
Brady going to throw here. And this one's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Here's Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one.
Yeah, my nigga Gilbert out here making plays. Stop my nigga Burpee.
Looking at the scoreboard and realizing.
Keep that nigga Simmons.
Most, the deep shot. They played it well.
Nah, keep that nigga Simmons. This y'all can see. Gilbert out here making plays for me. Need niggas out over the field. Keep that nigga Simmons. Keep him. Shit, I don't think so.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down.
57-34.
Operating from the gun. Carr.
This thing got 4 picks.
And that should do it.
3 picks.
Picked off at the 18. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. A big pickup there.
Good game, my nigga C-4, man.
More than enough to
good game, man. Good game.
To start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Oakland, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the run to begin the season is over as they drop to 9-1 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Just now seeing a message in terms of like the drinking and stuff. I would say you probably want to cut. You definitely want to cut back on the drinking. You may want to drink once every other weekend if you know you want to. If you socializing, but like I said, alcohol that's one of the things that'll really mess you up, especially if you drink regularly and then you trying to lose weight and then like it goes to your belly for sure. And then when you do drink, I don't know if you mix drinks, but straight drinks are better than mixed drinks because the drinks and juice and all of that is what adds the calories. So I would say try and cut back on that. What you and folk, do you know how to cook? Because meal prepping is gonna be key for you. If not, like prepping your food every few days for sure. And do you drink water? And do you drink other stuff too, like juice and all that?
Is it really gonna be your main game next year? Matter of fact, when has Madden ever been your main game?
Man, you ain't gotta take that shit. I just wanna let you know.
It has never been.